penis. Hello, everybody. Hello, anybody who's watching this and wherever you are in the world. I am streaming. Hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Foxtrot, hello, friends. Hello. How do you do? How diddly do? Hold on, I'm getting things ready. There we go. We're good. I have landed a stream, and it's early. Surprise. Now we shall see. I probably should have started right away instead of waiting a month or 2,000 years. But here we are. All right, there we go. Whatever. We're good. Foxer, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? Probably should get my headphones on. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. The wire is completely tangled up with a bunch of important shit. Get off of there. There we go. Ah, the hiss is back. It's 100% the wire, then. Hobo Ryan piddle-paddles around with his wires live on stream. I think I might have to replace this wire. Hopefully, it's not the board. Anyways, I'm talking about boring bullshit. Pretty good. Might need help, my mom, with some groceries. Hey, I understand, Voxel. You must use the big boy muscles. Hey, Marley. Hello, Eggy. Hello, Midnight. What's up? Nothing much. Easy day. Figured I'd have a nice little stream to end the day. Have a nice relaxing little chatterino. Hello, Tristan. Yeah, I figured this would be a good way to end the day. I got the Adik the One video done today, and that's what I did. I've been trying to take Wednesdays off. I'm sorry, Fridays off. And, yeah, have this be my day off, like, relaxed day. So, I figured why not do what I very much enjoy, and that's do these Pokemon streams. Hilariously enough, I don't think anyone new is going to show up because I've done them early. I don't want to add everyone, though, so. Whoever shows up, shows up. If Bobo misses it, it's Bobo's fault. And if the stream blows up, it's Bobo's fault. I'm not going to do that. I have just noticed something. Hold on a second, everybody. I want to check some. Nope. Okay, it is not. Sometimes I like to check. We had a new subscriber that looked like it was somebody I knew, but it is not. Did you know I can actually see who subscribed to me, like, and it'll do it by subscriber count to see who's famous that likes me? And nobody does. The closest I've gotten to high subscriber is a 12,000 account called Have a Very Nice Day. And it is a fine lady who reacts to stand-up comedy. God dang, I found love, boys. Truly a champion. Wait, is that who I think it is?
First of all, I respect women, okay? So
okay, no, that is not who I thought it was. VTuber. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. I can see and I know all. All right. Oh, you guys actually know the most subscribed person that's connected. Guys, can you guess who is subscribed to my channel with the most subscribers? You do know who this is, by the way. Hi, Derpy. Hello, Mooney. What's up, nerd? I'm at work. Woo, 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 woo. Make that bag. Yep, Tristan got it right off the bat. Yep, Adik is the number one with 400,000. Then two others will hundred. There's someone called Mystic Duels and Maps that subscribe to me. I have no idea who these people are. Maps seems to be a nightcore music artist, and Mystic Duel is some kid channel. I have no idea. It's just a kid channel. Okay. And they're all more powerful than I could ever imagine. Anyways. Guys, I'm ready to pound some more boys with our beautiful, or some call them Clefable, but I like them anyways. I forgot Adik was subbed. I was going to say Bobo. No! Yeah, Adik's been a part of the channel for a while. I reacted to his new one, right? And it's all done. I just finished it today. Unhinged Adik, boys. I thought it would have been not like toned down because he's back. No, he's even more unhinged than he was before. There are jokes that I can't even make. There's jokes I thought about cutting out. That's how unhinged he has been. You name it, he made a joke about it. It was insane. But that's what I always loved about Adik ones, is that it could be like a really dark joke, it could be a racist joke, it could be literally anything, and then all of a sudden it'll be a funny little cat meme, and you're like, I literally have no fucking idea what's going to happen. Most of them either are like all clean, and then it gets boring because the punchlines become so samey. And then the same thing goes with like dark, edgy joke ones that are like, usually they're cringy. Yeah, at least he usually, if he's gonna go with a dark joke, I very rarely does Adik have cringy ones in there. He does once in a while. I think it's bound to happen, but holy shit. One of them is this video from what's it called? Harvey, not Weinstein. Harvey, black guy, black bald guy with the mustache. Harvey, not Dent Ryan. Harvey, Steve Harvey. That's what I did. I did it backwards. That's why it confused me. Steve Harvey show. And it's got this Southern man with two giant whips, like doing this gigantic like show, and it just says the end boss of slavery. And him fucking running. It got me, boys. It's jokes like that. That is the level of Adik that is unhinged. I never truly know what level I'm going to get at. But nonetheless, it was very funny. There's a lot of jokes in there that are a little spicy. I've dominated the groceries. How those things? Fantastic. Congratulations on beating those baguettes and bagels. Can the bearded hobo man explain the mysterious origin of Carl the Dragon? Yeah, I can do that easily. Oh, he's not there. He's fallen over. He is in the shot. He's under that red blanket right there. It's not actually a blanket, but he's right there. He's a joke from MLP. He came from the MLP series. He literally exists because I thought it would be funny to make a parody character of Spike the Dragon from MLP, because I found it really funny that they decided to make a character that is a dragon that wants to fuck horses. Like, that's his character. He has a crush on Rarity, and I'm like, but you're a dragon. That's the joke. That is where he comes from. So Carl is nothing more than a dragon fan, implying that all dragons want to fuck horses. And that's where Carl came from. The oldest bit when it comes to, like, character is that one. Clermont the Borg. I have not done a Kermit joke in a long time because nobody will remember those jokes, but I did a lot where it was not Kermit the Frog, but Kermit the Frog's like long nephew that everyone thinks is Kermit the Frog and can't get work. That would be the first one. Excuse me. I'll be honest, I used to do them all the time, and then I felt like I was like, do I do it too much? Do I just take something and make a joke out of it, make a character? I thought I did too much. I mean, I've done that poster. That one was SpongeBob, who was obsessed with Nickelodeon, and it was their god and wanted everyone to worship Nickelodeon. That one was in... that was Avatar. God, I can remember when I make characters, yet I can't fucking remember any jokes I ever do. They're jokes that I love doing, but I know it will get played out really quick if I do it for every series. But now we've got Duck Fact Duck. That's my favorite.
Ryan E.
Hold on. Hi, Syndicate. So anyways, yeah, I will one day probably make another character like Carl, but Carl was one of my favorite ones I've ever created. That's why he stuck around. But I do forget a lot of times that it's like, not many people know where he's from. They just, like, when I was doing Gravity Falls, I'm like, there's a lot of people who are going to be confused as fuck that this dragon's talking.
But also T.
Whoa. 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 Can't be dropping a T like that, Syndicate. We can't have E and T, otherwise I'm going to get kidnapped and anal probed. You know that's why E.T.'s fingers are so long. So you made a creature based off a series you so much despised? I mean, when I was doing it at the time, yes. He comes from that series. He was early on. I think I made him like in episode 3 or 4.
And we can't forget 8.
8. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly with that sentence. Ever tried streaming Binding of Isaac? I have. I did it once, and everyone complained about it. Because nobody wants me to do what I want. They want to play guarding phone like the caveman smashing the keyboard. Sorry, no, that's not true. But no, I have tried it. I mean, I've already got all the achievements, so I don't even know what I would do on stream. I had a problem with Binding of Isaac, like a real problem. Do you remember Larry the Lice? Was that Dangan Rumpa? Did I make Larry the Lice from Dangan? Or what series was Larry the Lice from? That joke I do not remember. I remember there being an ant that bullied Bakugan around. I'll be honest. I pretty much am just... I'm a glorified peewee. That's what I am.
Our Gothic phone stream was chaotic. Trolls kept joining.
That's bound to happen. Sadly, that is the case. You know, surprisingly, we were pretty lucky. The people who joined us randomly, we didn't get any trolls when we played. Well, I'm sorry you got too many trolls there, Syndicate. That sucks. I hope it was at least entertaining chaotic, not bullshit chaotic. Well, now I'm grumpy because whichever boys closed last night, literally, it cleaned into nothing. Good to see they did nothing of their job. Didn't take out the trash or anything, and one of the drinks sinks in the clogged? Bruh. I have no idea. Oh, and one of the draining sinks is clogged. I think there was nothing wrong with that sentence. I think my brain is something that's wrong. Haha. Did you know there exists a porno version of E.T.? I just kind of already assume that there is. I didn't know that, but I assume it every time. I enjoyed watching Binding of Isaac. I've watched too many hours of Northern Lion. Never seen Northern Lion. Are they a Binding of Isaac kind of thingamajigger?
Nope, not entertaining. The trolls kept drawing a certain symbol that sounds like lost sticker. They also drew dicks around it.
Well, I knew the dicks were coming, that's for sure. A symbol that sounds like lost sticker. Well, I'm going to be honest. I thought they were going to say swastika, but that doesn't sound like lost sticker at all. What the hell? Oh, so I was right. Swastika. Lost sticker? I don't think it sounds like lost sticker at all. I think that's kind of like, I think that's like, what's it called? Orange? You can't, well, that's not true. Door hinge rhymes with orange, but it's one of those one things. Can we find a word that rhymes with swastika? You know what's a good way to say it? Buddhist peace symbol, or one of the Buddhist symbols. Ah, fuck. What is the drawstica? There you go. That's perfect. Now, the thing is, if I remember correctly, the Buddhist is literally just beep. It's straight, while the other one's curved. That's the only difference. That motherfucker took that to the grave, little asshole. He stole it 100%. If I ever go on a Nazi level tirade, I'm taking Steamboat Willie down with me. Oh, it's the thought that got the thing that made me laugh is the idea that I did it just to destroy Steamboat Willie. It had nothing to do with the horrible acts. It was just I wanted to destroy Steamboat Willie's image. All right. Oh, is it flipped as well? Okay, I didn't notice that. I thought it was just slightly turned. Like literally just. Don't. Well, he said it. You know what made me happy? I was watching a podcast with Bill Burr, and Bill Burr did a joke that made my heart truly feel. I felt so happy. The tainted characters? Yeah, I beat all the tainted characters, Eggy. I beat everything. I've literally beaten that game 100%. I have a problem. I really do. There is nothing left. I've got the last one and everything. But I saw Bill Burr do the Freedom Hitler joke, and it made me so happy. Dude, it made me so happy that the stupid joke I made about Freedom Hitler and Bill Burr did a version of Freedom Hitler, and it made me like, oh my God, I thought of a joke Bill Burr then thought of. Ah! Listen, if Bill Burr thought it was funny in a way, then I'm A-OK. Does anyone here actually know who Bill Burr is? Very famous stand-up if you don't know who that is.
On another note, started playing Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe on stream. It was really fun.
Isn't it though? That game is a great one to get. That's a really good one. Yeah, we probably had the most fun doing that one. Like, as far as, like, all streams I remember going through that one. I mean, that's where 8 comes from. Because I don't know if you played the demo Syndicate, but that's where it is, the 8 button. Technically, it's in Ultra Deluxe as well. But I made the 8 button because I couldn't use the 8 button anymore. Hobo Ryan lore! What would you feel if it turned out Bill Burr was actually a Hobo Ryan fan and he used your joke? I don't think I would ever believe it. I would just think he was lying the whole time. I would never believe it. Changed your name to Jim for a while because of it. There's a lot of mistakes I made in the beauty of Stanley Parable. It was the perfect way to end the stream, too, Derby. It was the most beautiful ending to a stream series we've ever had. I will never get a stream series like Stanley Parable and Deluxe ever again. That was a wild ride. Ending where it started with the 8 button. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever felt in my life. What if Bill Burr arrived at your house and told you he's ripping your jokes off? I'd probably tell him he could do better.
Annoyed the hell out of the narrator by going in the broom closet. Does anyone have any tips on how to get to the bucket and the gym button part? We've tried to get to it but had no luck so far.
That is at the big open area. I don't remember how you get there, though. That's like the main hub area. It should just be out there. If I remember correctly, I don't think there was anything special we did for either of them. I think you just walk around and explore the big hub area in Deluxe. I mean, there probably are better ways, but I do have the VODs out there if you want to see it. But then you might as well just look up a walkthrough. Ryan, can you read the last message? I'm curious. Which message here? Which one? I tried to send that before he said it. Which one? Oh, probably this one. Also, question, because I have it stuck in my head. Have you heard of the game Grump Fan? Constructed a song for Forklift Simulator. No, I've never. If you haven't heard it, I'm sending you the animation video for it is cause it is funny. No, I've never heard that. Did you guys hear about the Dragon Dogma 2 scandal that went out, by the way? You guys hear what happened? We've got 8 people. We've got 8 viewers, guys. I'm going to press the fucking button. That's the wrong button. 8. Fantastic. So, Dragon Dogma 2 made it that if you get your character, you load up a character, right? And you make a character. But if you want to change your character, it costs $2 to change your character. But not just that. If you want to start a new game, that'll be $2. That's right. Once you make a character, to get rid of the character, it costs money. Yep. You know the feature that every video game has ever had since the beginning of time? To start a new game and create a new character? This time, they thought, that'll cost money. Well, I'm never playing Dragon Dogma. I mean, the first one doesn't have that, so... I can't believe Capcom did it, and I'm so disappointed in them. Like, why would they think this is a good idea? Who fucking thought this was a good idea? Capcom usually doesn't do shit like this. They made great games like Monster Hunter and fucking Resident Evil, and they've been doing great games. I don't know why they've done this to just tarnish their reputation for no reason. Good move, Derpy. Good move. Yeah, it really helped the end of that series. That was fantastic. Sounds like dragon dog shit. That is for sure.
Making a psychological horror game for my final project in our college course. Does anyone have any ideas?
I mean, that's a hard one to say since there's so many. If we're gonna go with psychological horror game, I think something that hasn't been brought up is like creatures with tryptophobia, which is a bunch of holes and stuff like that. Or I don't know. Well, whatever you feel, that's something you gotta come up with yourself. You have to have the passion for it instead of just hearing an idea, I think. What do you feel like? What kind of area you want to go with on that one, Syndicate? Honestly, I'm not even surprised the level of greed in games anymore, right? Oh, I forgot to mention, the game's $70. Yes, this is something that's not in a free-to-play game. This is in a game that's $70. Yep. It's only a matter of time until games change you like $25 to press the jump button. Yeah, and you know who wouldn't have that problem? Fucking people who are going to pirate the game. Idiots. Idiots. This does not make people not want to. Oh, they also did it because they want people not to mod the game. They're really fighting moderators because they know mods will just get around it. Yeah, they're fucking idiots. This does not help people. This literally just makes it go, hey, by the way, if you just steal the game, you won't have all these problems that we put in front of you. Which you know that they're going to do really easily. Good job, everybody. Good job. Good job, Capcom. You really did a great job on fucking it up.
We've been doing a lot of research into the genre. We've been inspired by Amori, Yumi Nikki, Silent Hill, PT, and some other like Frambo and DDLC.
Okay. I feel like, though, there is a difference between Yumi Nikki and PT, though. Because PT and Silent Hill, one of the things that... PT is more about claustrophobia, where Yumi Nikki is more about the giant open land. You know what I mean? You really got to figure out which kind of fear you want. Because, like I said, if you want to do something PT related, learn about like claustrophobia fear and tight spaces and looping and feeling like going insane and being locked in with something. But if you want to go with something that's more of like fear of the open world and just like infinite, like being afraid of the ocean or space or like an open field, that's more of, and not knowing where anything is because it's more random. But I'm hearing more that it's absolutely psychological horror. If you want to do Doki Doki, that's more of your fourth wall break. If you want, by the way, if you want to add another one, Syndicate, I don't know if you were here. Watch or play Kanito Pet. I think that game is absolutely worth researching as well. That game blew my mind. Also, hi, Greg Kilfable. Welcome back. By the way, I don't know if you're asking, but do you want the Discord link? Ah, I see. Okay. Derpy has written that. Binkus, badinkus. I think, guys, anybody? Oh, wait, no, I'm the only one who could post the link. Never mind. Never mind, I forgot about my own rules. Binky Dinkus. There you go. But yeah, Seneca, I could talk about horror forever. That is a genre I love very dearly. But it's kind of hard because it's so much. If there's anything you should really learn, it's sound design. Sound design is probably one of the most important parts to a horror game. Like, you can really creep people out. Also, other things that are very important. Never show your hand quick enough. Always have the people's mind build up what they think the monsters are. Unless you want to do something like Doki Doki, where the threat is right in front of you at all times. Which can equally be as scary, but either will work. Mm-hmm.
We were there for Kinitopet. He said he doesn't trust us, remember?
I'm fucking stupid. You're right, Syndicate. My bad. I'm fucking stupid. You're right. You are 100% right. My bad. I can't believe I forgot that. That was a blonde moment on my end. The old coloration is kicking in here. Cyberpunk did that too, by the way. Of course it did. And welcome to the jam.
Not sure if it'll help, but I had an idea for a horror movie. The ghosts of a live studio audience haunts a set and forces the cast of a past sitcom series like FRIENDS to act out new episodes, or they are replaced. It could go super corny and have the owner of the set.
Oh, it could go super corny and have the owners of the set literally can the audience laughter and souls to have a perfect live audience. Bonus points if you get the cast of the old sitcom to be a washed up victims. That is good shit, Derpy. I like that idea a lot. But if you're going to do that, essentially, you could never show your hand that, like, the crowd is a ghost. I think that's more corny. But if you know what it reminds me of? Reminds me of those Adult Swim bits with, like something's wrong. Like, it's a sitcom and fun, but something feels off. Like Too Many Cooks or the Bear one. That's what it reminds me of. If you have a sitcom where everyone's laughing, but like things feel off, or the crowd laughs at things that aren't funny, like there's something about like the crowd laughing when like someone says it's dead, and you like make it more distorted or make it slowly that they realize, and that there's something like, because then it almost feels like it's like the villain's almost like godlike, where it's controlling the movie and the video, and everything feels off and distorted. And it almost also makes it feel dreamlike. That's a great idea. I really like that, Derpy. That's an awesome idea. You could easily do moments where a scene's perfectly normal, but you could see like a dead person's hand, like on the, like underneath behind the couch or something. Like, you could do an ARG with that idea very easily. Like, that's something that would work great. Oh, that really is good idea. Good idea, Derpy. I still stand by that game you were talking about, Ryan. It's going to be a cyberpunk situation all over again. Yep, probably. I swear to God, if they do it to Monster Hunter, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, God, it sucks so much, Moody. That's so shit. Want to make a fighting game, but I lack coding skills. I mainly do the art, storytelling, design. I don't know what to call it yet. Now, if you're gonna check that out, Tristan, have you looked into Meme? M-E-M-E? Wait, am I just saying meme? No, I think that's what the program's called. No, that is meme. What is the fighting game simulator? Fighting game. Is it M-E-E? Fuck, what was it called again? What is the emulator that lets you play all the fighting games? Do you guys know what I'm talking? Mugen! Thank you. I am a fucking idiot. Not man. I'm thinking of something completely different. Yeah, Mugen. You could absolutely use that as a... If you learn the process of Mugen, you could 100% make your own fighting game off of that. You could do storytelling and stuff like that. Why do I think it was... Ah, man. I think I know what I'm thinking of that I got mixed up with, but well. Hey, Yo-Yo. How you doing, buddy?
A lot of themes in psychological horror are fear, guilt, trauma, etc. A good example of this is the Silent Hill games,
Oh, yeah.
PT, and Amori. Also, your unedited footage of a bear video was the first ever video of yours.
Oh, shit. That's awesome. Dude, I want to talk. I really, really want to do a video on Silent Hill 2, except for the fact that Silent Hill 2 has been talked about. My God, he figured it out. Everyone, Bobo's here. He can no longer judge me for doing it too late now. Hello, Bobitins. You're late, by the way. This is your fault. This is your fault for being late. You had a chance, but you have failed the committee of goblins. Therefore, we're taking 2 of your shiny doubloons. And I shall give the doubloons to Yo-Yo, for he got here first. He is the goblin captain of silliness. Technically, Foxroll gets 4 of your doubloons, so he's been here first every single stream, so. Foxroll is right-hand goblin.
I can't believe Bobo is late. /sarcasm.
I appreciate the /sarcasm, by the way. Speaking of which, I probably should get that working up right. But yeah, no, I was gonna say, Silent Hill 2. I wanted to do a video talking about one of the themes that I think is really interesting. Which is talking about murder, because the whole thing is about murder. That's the whole theme of the entire thing, and more of the grayness of something so evil seen in so many different ways. And all 3 characters are the 3.
Do we get?
Syndicate. Let's see. When did you come into play? Oh, you see. Here's the thing. You weren't here right away, but you were in the middle.
I am not late. I was playing Holocure and just ended the game and looked
at
Discord.
Even worse! You now own chat 10 doubloons! Syndicate, you get 4.25 doubloons! Anyways, so yeah, I want to talk about an entire video about the characters that are laid, because there's 3 characters. There's 3 real main characters. Eddie, the main character, is it Harry or Henry? I always fucking get that mixed up. No, Harry is Harry Mason, which is the first one. Henry is actually 4, so it's James Sunderland. There we go, got it. James, and then Angelica? I think that's the girl from Angela. Which are the 3 types of, like, situations morally.
Joke's on you, Ryan. You never gave me my doubloons in the first place.
You failed the Goblin Army!
Harry. And we can't forget about Heather.
Yeah, for sure. Harry and Heather. But those are not important. This is all about Silent Hill 2. Where the 3 characters, where it is Angela is the justified murderer, the one that had all the right in the world to actually kill somebody, yet feels the most guilt out of everybody. James, who's in the middle, who has murdered someone who you could question if goes both ways, that he is also unjustified and justified. He is the middle. Eddie, on the other hand, is unjustified. Everything he did with his murder was the worst it could be. Pretty much the school shooter, if you will.
So I watched the first Goblin Pokemon stream and I see some real mean lies and slanders there. Charmander does struggle a lot early game. Excuse me? I basically soloed Brock. I was the destroyer of the early game hikers and I demand an apology. Echo.
Oh, right. Hold on. I'll fix the echo. There. No more echo. I got it. So that's what I want to do for the video, though, before I forget. Also, wait, did we play Fire Red or we played Blue version. So it was that original one. I don't think you did. I don't remember Charmander doing anything. Was this true, Bobo? You're going to have to get the footage up. I don't remember this. I think Bobo's trying to fool you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bobo. Nobody voted for Charmander. Everybody voted for the other two. So anyways, that is what I wanted. That's the video I wanted to talk about. Those three characters and the idea of the topic of murder and the different character types that go along with it.
Speaking of that stream, Ryan, I am disappointed in you. What you mean you think Mankey is not this generation? We literally had two Mankeys in the Red News lock.
We did Blue.
There was Mankey the Nido King, and Nido King the Mankey. Shame Ryan, shame, Bell.
I'm so glad he cut him off on the first shame bell. Thank you, Carl. Good shot. Also, we played Blue version for the first one, Bobo. I'm pretty sure we did. It'd be really weird if I chose Red, because I usually always choose the generation that I don't have. I'm pretty sure we had Blue. Let's see here. What Pokemon are only in Red?
Shame, Bell,
Shit,
shame,
it is
Bell,
Mankey.
shame, Bell, 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 shame, Bell.
All right, you did. Okay, Bubba, you're right. And your stinky dang trolls that you've done to me over the years. I do want to apologize for missing many of these goblin streams. I was mostly busy with school until I have spring break, and half of the stuff was me hanging out with my friends on VC. Yo, you never have to apologize for that, brother. Never. Don't ever apologize for that. Those things are both infinitely more important than this stream. I'm glad you're here, though, buddy. I'm glad you're here today.
And for one last shame moment, I see you forgot that there is a special defense stat in Gen 1. It's the special stat. It combines special attack and defense into one stat. It's why Alakazam is so broken in Gen 1.
Don't need to know about that, Bobo. I'm already God tier, all right? I've already got all the power in the world. I have Lamp, which everyone agreed was better than Charmander, all right? Don't blame me. It was chat who was just like, we want Squirtle! Burn Charmander! Burn I don't know why they kept on doing that. They started rioting. They started, like, putting up signs and stuff. I don't know what happened, Bobo. It wasn't me, though. Real quick rhyme. It's a little long, but we're talking about movie and game ideas we had, and I do have one I came up with in high school. It would take 2 messages, but you want to hear it. This would just be explaining the first scene because I made it impactful. Send it to me in a DM, Mooney. Then I can have Carl read it to us if it's going to be long. A lot of people voted Bulbasaur. It was actually even Steven. It was actually Chris, by the way. If you want to know who the last person who voted was, it was Chris. He told me afterwards he was the one who picked Squirtle. All right, let's actually start playing Pokemon while we do this. What happened, Red version? What the hell, man? What happened? Why are you so tiny? Little tiny baby. Why are you such a little tiny baby all of a sudden? You weren't like this before. Hopefully this is going to look all right. Of course it goes tiny baby for nothing. Oh, also, welcome everybody to the new chat. You are in the ocean. This is where you live now. By the way, I had an idea. Guys, you ready for my idea for these streams? We have one. Are you ready? I want to have this bottom part where chat is, this down here, to be a second screen. Are you ready for my idea, everybody? My evil idea? Lies, I watch the streams. Shh, don't worry about that. Don't look at the footage. Someone delete it. A moderator, delete it. Bobo, delete it. I'm kidding, don't actually. I want it. No, Bobo, don't actually do that. Down below the second screen will be one of you taking the Marble Madness Challenge. That's right. I want it that while I play a stream, one of you have to play and record playing Marble Madness for the Game Boy Color, which means you would have to get into a Discord call with me, put it up on the screen, and I would show it to the world as you live try to beat Marble Madness, the first game, and in front of the world. And then truly you will all know the evilness that is Marble Madness. Sorry, not interested. Oh, I'm sorry, Tris. I didn't tell you that this is actually a threat. I'm outside your door right now with a gun. Okay, that's not true. I don't want to go to jail. Anyways, Tristan, if you beat it on stream, then I will change the name of Piss Pants Oh No in Pizza Tower. Otherwise, he is officially Piss Pants Oh No. That's true. What was his first name? Steven Piss Pants? Paulie Piss Pants? Paulie Piss Pants. Oh no, it's pretty good. Maybe I'm gonna change it up. It was Steve. It was Steve Piss Pants. Oh no. You want us to download an emulator just to play Marble Madness? That is correct. Yes, and not just that. I mean, I'll get the ROM. I'm pretty sure nobody gives a shit about the Game Boy ROM if that gets leaked. Anyways. Because I was thinking about it. Nobody truly knows how painful Marble Madness was. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to see you guys have to try the first challenge that I did? And that's one of the ideas we're going to do. Oh, also, let's talk about something beforehand. I realize I'm never going to get to Pokemon, but we've got to talk about the wheel. We've got to talk about the wheel. Also, by the way, Sunday is going to be probably Silent Hill for the PS5, whatever that one was called. That is my plan. We've got to put stuff on the wheel. Guys, what games should go on the wheel for Saturday's stream? Okay, so Stray, Toilet in Wonderland, Pizza Tower, right. What other games, boys? What other games? Postal 2? No. I was thinking if I should actually add the Marble one in there. Should I do the ones that you add? Why not? Marble Mountain. It was a gifted game, by the way, if you're wondering what Marble Mountain is. There technically is 2 gifted games, but I think I'll just put one on the list. Lisa the Painful. So, I'll be honest, Yo-Yo. I never actually got to tell you this. One of the reasons I did not actually do it is because I recorded myself playing Lisa a while ago, and it just never came to fruition. I played for... how much? I'd say about 2-3 hours. I don't think Lisa would do well on stream because Omori was a immense failure. So I don't know what to do with Lisa. I don't think people would like it. Like, if Omori was literally people getting bored and leaving the stream, yeah. Yeah, I was sad about the Omori thing. Like, pretty much everybody just kind of turned on the stream, and once the game started, everyone left. And I was just like, well, I don't think RPGs other than Pokemon work on stream. People don't care. Honey Pop, no. Resident Evil 2 Remake, that is technically for a Sunday stream. I do want to play that game, though. I have not played it. So, yeah, I don't know. I want to play Lisa on stream. Don't get me wrong. It is a game I really want to play and beat. I don't know if it would work, because I think most people on these streams would just leave, sadly. Hobo Cat. Yep. That is... Should I also put that on the list? Fuck it. Let's put Hobo Cat on there. That's the other one that was gifted. I'm an easy, simple man. You gift me a game, and I will have to play it for at least one stream. Street Fighter 6. I'm not playing Street Fighter 6. That would be even more of a disaster. That'd be worse than the Smash Brother incident of 1974, where I literally died and have to come back after I fought Satan in fisticuffs. By the way, just so you know, when the Pokemon stream's over, by the way, once these Game Boy streams are over, I might actually finish Omori on stream and have it be a Goblin stream. Because I really want to play it. But, man. Yeah, the Omori one was a weird one. Because, like, I was so excited about it. And the fact that, like, nobody was really into it. And chat was dead as a doornail. And I was just sitting there. And I couldn't, I don't know. I got in my own head. I just didn't, I was so, like, kind of bummed out. Because I was like, yeah, it's going to be a great stream. It's going to be like Pokemon. And then it was just, oh, no one wrote anything. I don't know. I realized you're going to like what you're going to like. And I can't fault you guys for that. It's just, I was, with the hype of everything, I fully expected it to be one of the big streams. And then it totally it was quiet as could be. Except, like, one or two people. Which was at least good in that front. So, then, after that, my heart just wasn't into it. Yeah. That was why the Omori streams did not get continue. What is Viewfinder? Isn't that... Oh, no, I'm thinking Pathfinder. What the heck is Viewfinder? Ooh, challenge, perception... Oh, brother, you want... No, we're not doing a puzzle game. I want to play this game you just sent me, Derpy, but I think we all know the disaster that has been Hobo Ryan in puzzle games. Unless it's like, what's it called? Stanley Parable, where it's not really a puzzle. I will be made fun of the whole stream, and then I'll feel sad. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I do technically own that game, but no. Honey Pop 2. That's a better one. Mother 3? No. If Omori didn't work, there's a 0 chance Mother 3 would ever work. Anyways, yeah. So, that is what was going on. I'm going to be honest. I truly did not know that you played Lisa before, but I'm truly sorry to hear about the downfall. About the Omori streams. Maybe the Binding of Isaac. Well, now hold on. Now, what you've just said is, do you want to go back to your drug of choice? Because I will. Yo, I don't know if I've told you this. I got every achievement in Binding of Isaac. All of them. Every single one. All DLC. Everything. I have all of them. I am an insane person who did indeed get every achievement in that game, beat every single character in every single way, shape, or form. And here's my proof. See? I did it. All 100%. 637 achievements. It only took me 714 hours, but I did it. So that is absolutely my addiction. Oh, apparently Blasphemous 2 is on sale. I like that game. I really like Blasphemous 1. So there you go. Now you know. Now you know, my friend. That is 100% my addiction. Have you played Hollow Knight? Yes. I loved Hollow Knight. That was a great platformer. Or Metroidvania, I mean. I beat that on the Switch, actually. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, chat's going to like something, they're not going to like something, right? I've just learned that, like heavy, sad stories that are RPGs just don't work with my chat. They get half of them. I wouldn't say half of them. I would say like 80% of them get bored and leave. They don't. If it's not quick and snappy, I lose them. Manos, Hands of Fate. Is this it? I swear to God, this is also a hentai game, Marley. I'm gonna look it up. I better not see some massagey Hands of Fate, if you know what I mean. Apparently, it's a 1-star movie that was made in the 1966. Apparently, this is one of the worst rated movies of all time. I don't think that's a game. Man, I'm sorry, Yo-Yo. I also beat that game. Also, there's no way you would have known about Lisa, because I did not tell anyone, by the way. I forgot to say that. Yeah, I beat Alice Madness Returns on the Xbox 360 a long time ago. I've never heard of Cluster Truck. Oh, jeez. Project Zomboid? I mean, I could play Project Zomboid. I played a couple times with a friend of mine. I have tried it, but I don't know if it'll be entertaining. I'm terrible at it. That is a fun game, though. I don't really know any of the strategies. I don't know if people want to watch a buffoon who knows nothing about the game, but I have no idea. I still think Mayo is an instrument. All right, I should probably play the game. I literally have been streaming for an hour, and I've got a half an hour left till I have to eat. So how about we actually play Pokemon? I actually have a little more. I think I've got an hour. I don't get distracted, guys. You get distracted. Okay, here we go. Hello? Hello? Oh, I know why I can't hear it. I know why. 'Cause I never turned Elgato on. I've got this... I've got this weird back route way of getting the audio in, by the way. I play the recording audio so I can hear the music because it's in sync perfectly. All right. Donk. Unmute. Good. Oh, what did you do? Little bastard cut itself off. All right. Alt. Nope. I said alt, mister. There you go. Beautiful. There we go. We got it back in perfectly. And recordo. So anyone who was not here, this team is half my team, half not. These are all non-teammates. They exist. Angry Bird, Zubat. I didn't even name Zubat. Nightmare and Boulder. They're just kind of there. But this is my true new teammate. The Destroyer Clefable. Also known as... They got Mega Punch. That's really why they've been destroying everybody. They've been doing great. They literally beat Gary, by the way. This little guy crushed Gary. And I'm very proud of them. We've also got Lamp, which I've been using everything. They've really kind of been the entire backbone of this team. And Clefable is the first Pokemon that I'm using for real. Now, I'm doing this because I'm trying to use Pokemon that I've never used before. Because that, to me, is what makes Pokemon fun. Also, may I mention, I love the coloration of these towns. I said this last stream, but it's true. I love it very much. But do you also think horseradish is an instrument? Now that's going too far.
I have clipped me destroying an early game hiker in the clip tab on Discord. It took 3 clips for the whole battle.
What are you talking about? What, hiker? Are you murdering people again, Bobo? I'm second. And now I'm steroided. That's what they really said. They're actually, this little girl right here, you're going to see she's roided up. Watch this, buddy. Look at that. Look at her legs. Roids going through her body. Only so she could throw a mean Pidgey. I'm going to punch this Pidgey, okay. Just... One punch! Oh, no, not one punch. They're very much a 2-punch chump, I'll be honest. They never truly one punch, but when they do, they will be the one punch that we truly desire. Hello, Nidoran. Bobo, say this with me. Nidoran. Nidoran. That's a Nidoran. 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 No reason for my anger. Not a prank that has caused death and destruction throughout my entire existence. Get the egg! That really is just a cute little egg, isn't it? I always loved the little round version of Nidoran female. Punch. Good job. Good job.
Nidoran female, yes.
You're a goddamn menace. Also, Ryan, regardless of you stream it or not, I heavily recommend playing Lisa to completion. That is one of my all-time favorite games. Yeah, I really need to. I don't know why. I tried recording it, but I couldn't really get into it. I got to a point where I just kind of burnt out on it. But I do want to play it too, Derpy. It is one of those ones that I've always wanted to see the story because everyone's talked about how good it is. And you know that's up my alley. So, hey, maybe it'll be a goblin stream. A goblino stream. Yes, grow. Grow, my chunky boy, grow. You must become the one punch. You must become one punch.
Exclamation mark, need one big punch and one small slap to beat her opponent.
Yeah, most of the time that is absolutely what they need. It's their biggest problem. Just a little bonk on the head to kill him. Take that, you young kid. Ow, stomp flat. You got punched, kid. That wasn't a stomp. Really gotta find out what a foot and an on-foot is. I like how she's asking, getting tired, when I could easily just walk down and heal. Also, all I'm doing is standing and telling them to punch you. Who gets tired saying, Mega Punch? Die, you damn bird! Oh, of course. Two punch chump. Not big enough to be One Punch. They must grow and become the One Punch Man that I want her to be. I guess it'd be One Punch Woman then. Also, there's no genders don't exist in this generation. That is nothing more than an illusion. Oh, that's not true. Only Nidoran's got that. I forgot. There is one that has gender, and it is only Nidoran. Nobody else. Oh, you little dickhead. How double dog dare you, bonk. You're walking to a lonely alleyway, but sooner or later, a random homeless man grabs you by the shoulder and looks you straight in the eyes and says, Nidoran! Nidoran!
Someone is firing fireworks outside my apartment. Why? It's fucking March and my cat is not approving of this.
There's something very funny about someone shooting fireworks. Good job, Clefable. Good time joke. My brain just pictures just a pink puffball growing a giant fist and ending of a short, stubby arm. I thought you were going to say ending the world. Pink. Super speed, super speed. It's the greatest thing ever made for this video game. Pink. All right, here we go, buddy. Oh, you'll stop me, huh? I'm going to show you 32. Wait, don't you have a Mankey? Uh-oh, he might actually stop me. Uh-oh. 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 Is in trouble. Can you? Are you faster than Mankey? You probably not. He scratched! You fool! You foolish fool! Your crit means nothing! Mega Punch! Punch him right in his monkey face! Uh-oh. You better hope to God he does have a flight move. He doesn't! You fool! You fool! This is before Fairy Run. Yes, Rissa, I did indeed know that Gen 1 did not have Fairy type. Which means he would have been super effective. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contestant trainers! You just earned a fabulous prize. Received a nugget. By the way, would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group dedicated to evil using Pokemon. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. As a kid, I don't know what happened, like, in my brain, but I, like, gaslit myself into believing that you could actually say yes to this guy and there'd be a Team Rocket arc. I literally believed that as a kid. I told kids on the block, I was like, yeah, if you say yes to this guy, you could join Team Rocket and have an entire Rocket arc. It wasn't real. I honestly believed it, too.
By the way, Ryan, now that you're done with Has-Been, will you do the Bricky Warhammer videos in between the Has-Been uploads?
Not sure. I mean, I'm probably going to do another big series, so... I mean, I will at least try one, though. Because I still got to see if people care, Bobo. There's always a chance that, you know... the other people don't want to see it. So I will do one soon, though. Because, as you know, I literally never know what anybody wants to see at times. Like, I knew people wanted to see Has-Been. I have no idea about Warhammer. Like, I got some good few Warhammer videos, but it doesn't mean I have no idea if there's others. We shall see. We shall set the alarm. Huzzah! We beat Team Rocket and his weird 3-fingered hand. My apologies, man. That was rude. See, he told us I could be the top leader, guys. Don't like to brag, but I'm only... Oh, okay, forgot about you. I saw your feet from the grass. Fucking weirdo. What are you looking at my feet from in the grass? I have a foot fetish. We gotta stop this foot fiend right now. We gotta stomp this bitch out. Get out of here, you foot fiend. Skedaddle. That'll one punch. Yeah, 18. Man, Clefable's leveling up quick. She's becoming a real threat. I think she's going to be perfectly able to, with the backup of Lamp, I think we can 100% beat Misty with this team. I thought not. All right, thanks, Foot Fiend. The fuck is with that Mankey? Yo, welcome to Gen 1, where half the Pokemon are WTF. That being said, look down on the bottom left, a tiny little Kangaskhan baby.
He saw your feet? How tall is this grass that he can't see anything but your feet?
No, he's saying he could see it even with the... Never mind. All right, Oddish, you want to be on my team? I kind of need you for shit and stuff. You'll survive Mega Punch. Everyone else does. All right, well, he didn't survive it. I seem to have been wrong about that statement. Oh, hey, Abra. Well, you know what we gotta do. Mandatory ball throw. Everybody, mandatory ball throw time. This is always important. Once you see an Abra, you gotta throw a ball. Nope, all right, goodbye. Teleport was a pretty fucking cool looking move for this Game Boy, by the way. That is a pretty cool effect. Anyways, hello, Kakuna. I don't care. You know, in the world of Pokemon, turns out the only way rob someone legally is by beating them in a Pokemon battle. I guess it's like in card games where you lose your best card. Hey, Ryan, I kind of went a bit more into detail, but message is sent. And this is with me hiding later movie details. All right, Mooney, we'll check it out. Why do they have whips on them? Because they whip their Pokemon. They're bad guys. At least that, I think, is supposed to be the mentality of it. So Kakuna's a pretty cool one. Guys, Gen 1, what is the coolest one? Like, all of them don't look quite right, right? We talked about how Coughing is upside down. Like, his thing is on top of his head. What is the coolest Gen 1 looking Pokemon? A sprite from this generation. If you had to pick one Pokemon, what do you think it would be? He looks like he's hatching. A little bit. Yeah, I can see that. All right, let's go Speedy. I want to catch that. Nope, that's not an Oddish. Oops. Forgot how I'm doing this. Forgot it does it automatically. Nope, that's not an Oddish, bitch. I need me a big old Oddish, man. I need an Oddish. Please give me a big old Sprout. That mandatory ball time. Mandatory ball. Mandatory ball. Mandatory. Okay.
I remember saving and reloading my game at this grass. I really wanted an Abra, and I did not want to run out of money and balls.
He said balls. Yeah, I get that, Bobo. I was in the same territory. All right. Just pound it. Just pound the Oddish and make it a part of our team. Oh, you ass. You couldn't do more damage than that? Actually, perfect. Thank you, Oddish. Thank you. Perfect. Now just don't crit it to prove a point. Thank you. All right. You've had enough of your absorb. All right, cool. We should be able to get this Oddish. Come on, Oddish. Come on, Oddish. Welcome to the team. Binkus. Got it. Fantastic. There we go. Oddish is in. You, my little weed boy, shall be my helper for Misty. During the day, it keeps its face burrowed in the ground. At night, It wanders around, sowing its seeds. That's a really cool idea for a Pokemon. I miss those little messages. That is not what he looks like, by the way, little animator, but that's okay. I won't judge you. He's Ricky. I don't know why his name is Ricky, but his name is going to be Ricky. Where's the K? Key. Y. Ricky. Welcome to the team, Ricky. Here's a question for you. Here's an actual question. What game do you think would be fun to be in a Pokemon universe? So, you can pick any game series ever, right? Mario, Zelda. But here's the difference. All the monsters are catchable, like Pokemon. What game do you think would be the most fun to catch the monsters and use them in battle? Hentai games. Instantly. Saw that coming from a mile away. Thank you, Midnight. Okay, now, alright. You're out, Zubat. Goodbye. Withdraw. Ricky! Okay. Get Ricky healed up because this generation is weird and stupid. And I shall save Ricky to go fight the rock guys that are up here. Is there? Yeah, there is an item up here. What are you, Mr. Ball? TM45. All right. Doom. I don't think Doom's got enough monsters, though. Doom, I think, has less than 10. Monster Hunter's a really good one. That's a good one. A large variety of monsters in that game. But you would have to do all of them. The thing about Doom is, technically, all the Doom games have the same cast of critters. I've always wanted to play a Pokemon game, like the Dragon Ball Z one we played. That's why I love that one so much. Do one that's like all different franchises come together. That'd be so freaking cool. All right, Ricky, you're officially going to be on the team today. I've decided it. Team Ricky. I just came down from my mountain, but now I'm ready. Digimon. There's got to be a Digimon one, Bobo, right? There's got to be a mod for that. If Dragon Ball Z is in there, there is no way. There is no way Digimon is not in there. You're not a rock. You're a dirty, weird, bony baby mon. I'm leaving. Share. Oh, wait, you're fighting. What am I doing? Yeah, it's all right. She'll be okay. What, a karate chop's gonna stop her? Nuh-uh. Watch this. Wait. Why? Wait. Why? Wait. Why? Why wasn't that super effective? Maybe Fairy was real all along. What the fuck? How come that didn't hurt him? Are you just something I don't know about? You're normal. Was fighting damn... Wait. Crychop's not fighting move? The fuck? No Fairy Gem one. I know, Tristan. It was a joke. If there's one thing I do know about, it's the first, 4 games. All right, well, Machop, sorry, loser. You aren't actually fighting. Woohoo! Surprise. Geodude. Now, Ricky, you get this one. It's all you, Rick. Come on, Ricky. Dark Souls. That is a good one, Yo-Yo. That's a good one. That actually is a really interesting combo, because there's a lot of weird and unique creatures. Sonic, no. I don't know about that one, Mooney. I don't know about that one. I guess technically Chow's is that. Everybody would be metal type. All right, good job, Ricky. You want to level up from that one? That should give you a good experience. Come on, buddy. Oh, you dickhead. You worked hard. Thanks, man. I don't know why you're saying that to me, but I appreciate it. Hey, you. You're gonna see Bill. First, let's fight. All right, that seems reasonable. Let's go into the infinite void. FNAF would be interesting? Nah, once again, that kind of fits the problem. See, I think if we're going to go by Pokemon logic, everybody would be Steel-type again if they were all robots. They would all be Steel Ghost-type. Every single Pokemon. That's it. There's no way around it. This sucks ass. Okay. I think I can't win, by the way. Ow. Never mind. That'll work. Poor Onyx. I mean, I shouldn't feel bad because he was dumb enough not to use Bind again. Badook. Yeah, Ricky! Ricky! All right, good job, Ricky. Bingo. Ricky is 15. Now, Ricky, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how I'm going to level you up ever. Poison powder? That's it, huh? Okay.
From Google, Karate Chop is a fighting type move introduced in Generation 1. In Generation 1, it was normal type move, but this move was changed and became a fighting type move. So Yamachop got due.
Oh, shit! I thought for a second, like, fighting wasn't strong against normal back then. GTA 5! I have no opinions on this joke. I am just going to say, I kindly disagree. Damn, Mooney, you popped me with that one. All right, let's see if we can go catch an Abra or something. At least give it a chance. Oh, there he is. There we go. Boys, mandatory ball throwing time. Also, we're not actually going to train an Abra if we catch him, by the way. I'm sorry, all you Abra and Kadabra enthusiasts, but we're not using him. Okay, goodbye, Abra. I've played with so many Abras, and I don't want to do the stupid training bullshit.
Fun fact, we got Nido King the Mankey in part 8 of the Red News.
Don't say that.
In case you wanted to relive our greatest joke.
No, it's not the greatest joke.
Thank you, Matt, for starting the greatest joke of this channel.
It was literally the worst joke you guys have ever made, ever, and it ruined my life. My life was ruined because of you. It wasn't funny. It got one of my friends dead. The Forest or No Man's Sky? Now, I feel like the Forest has like 3 creatures. I think that would be the problem with that, but it would be a cool thing to add with. No Man's Sky, I don't know how many monsters. That's one of the ones that I really want to play, by the way. No Man's Sky. John and me want to do a VR. Machop looks like shit. Now that I can agree with. Can you beat this Pokemon? This is going to take forever. I'm going to try, though. I mean, it's sped up. I'm just going to talk to you guys while I do this. Catch Disney characters? That would be interesting, Mooney. That would actually be interesting. That's a good idea. Oh, Mooney, don't worry. I know they were a joke. Don't worry. There. Congratulations, Ricky. You did it. You killed Kakuna. How do you feel? Nothing. That's shitty experience. Okay. Ricky, you get to fight this guy. You're going to prove that you're cool. Local trainers come here and practice in the trees for some reason. Borderlands? I think that would also fall under the problem that we're catching humans. What was my choice? Oh! Final Fantasy. I'm surprised nobody said Final Fantasy. I think that would be a cool one.
Lies Ryan. You put poor Nido King in against Lieutenant Surge and tried having him solo his whole team. I was trying to get you to send out Mankey as he was ground type, but no.
I've just realized the arrows are my way. Ooh, and the fact that I'm going to die. I do not think I think I only have 2 PP left. I do. Yikes. Yikes, I'm not winning this battle. Well, maybe? No, we're not winning this battle. Well, Ricky, it seems that my own greed got you murdered. I got a dumb idea. I've got a dumb idea. I'm gonna stall out the time. Never mind, he's dead. Okay, never mind. It didn't quite work very well. We're gonna stall out the time. He's gonna kill Nightmare, but then I'm gonna switch him back. That's right, it's Paris. Yes, you fool. Just get more poisons. Yes, you fool. Yes. All part of my experience plan. Now I'll put Ricky back out, who will not be able to hurt him, but the poison will kill them, giving me the victory. Ricky, don't get crit. Yes. Yes. Yes, it's all mine. See, guys, if you just sacrifice your friends' lives for the experience of one Pokemon, it's worth it. Good job, Ricky. You did good. No, you're not fighting a Spearow. I would like you not to be slaughtered. Okay, there we go. Mega Punch. Damn it. I really want to do a Nuzlocke again, like the Dragon Ball Z ones, by the way. Man, that was so much fun. Mario and Luigi. Ooh. That's a good decision, because there's a lot of different creatures. Oh, Lethal Company. Also would be cool. I feel like, once again, that the problem with that one would be that there's not enough critters. There technically is less than 10? 10? No, that's about around 10. Deep Rock would be interesting. Is there really that many critters? I don't think there's that many, is there? I feel like there's like 5. I could be mistaken. I haven't played in a long time. Ooh, Fallout would be a good idea. Yeah! More stats! So girthy. Plants vs. Zombies? I feel like also falls into the problem that all of them would be ghost and poison type. Or plant type. Grass. I hope one day someone makes a, and maybe they already did, a Pokemon game that adds just a bunch of different franchises of monsters. And, like, each gym would be, like, that area. Like, you would go to, like, the Final Fantasy world, or then you would go to the Zelda world. Dad took me to a great party on the SSN on the Vermilion City. That's what you're going to say before you attack me? This little brat fucking comes up to me and goes, I was partying, loser. Think. Oh, that's a good Slowpoke one. I do appreciate a Slowpoke that could show off his double splits. Absorb! Ricky, you can do this, Ricky! Ricky, you can do this, Ricky! Ricky, you can do this, Ricky! Ricky! Oh, Ricky, maybe you can't do this. Oh, Ricky, maybe you can't do this. Oh, Ricky, I don't think you may be able to do this. Ricky, I take it back. I don't think you can do this. Ricky! Ricky! Come on, make a stupid decision. Disable. Disable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ricky! Ricky, I don't think you're going to make this, buddy. I think he's going to be smart enough. I think the AI is not going to be dumb. Be dumb. Be dumb. Be dumb. Dumb. Be dumb. Be dumb. Be dumb. Damn it, he's not dumb. Oh, I don't need him to be dumb. I've got numbers. Yeah, Ricky! Oh, I just remember my dad has students right now. I better be quiet. I shall now have to be quiet from now on. No more yelling. I want you to know it is very apropos, because the reason my mom and dad told me to be quiet was because of the first Red vs. Nuzlocke, where I made fun of Cubone for his mother being dead, and I went, ha ha, your mom's dead. And that's what my dad's student heard, was just, ha ha, you're stunned. That's another little bit of Hobo Ryan lore for you. All right, come on, let's go get Ricky back up. I don't even know if I want to keep Ricky, to be honest. You know what? I think I'm done with Ricky. I think Ricky's going to stay 16 for now, because I don't think I'm going to keep him. I've trained Audishes and Bellsprout up the wazoo. I feel like I could get something cooler. So Ricky, for now, I'm switching you out, buddy. I'm going back to... Okay, we're back. Modded Lethal Company. Now that's more like it. Hey, remember how you say that Pokemon is kind of like gambling? It's pretty much is when you bet your pet's life to fight to the death. It kind of is, kind of isn't. It's more... less random than gambling.
By the way, there is a Digimon Pokemon ROM hack. If I remember correctly, it's kinda unbalanced with the evolutions. Not 100% sure, but I think it's about as big a difference as the DB's Pokemon has between the OG Dragon Ball characters and the GT characters.
What's on the screen, Bubba? Bubba, what am I fighting right now, Bubba? What is that on my screen? What is it, Bubba? Bubba, what is the Pokemon I'm fighting right now, Bobo? What is it? What am I looking at right now, Bobo? You have one chance, or you're getting sent to the void. To the void. Send them all to the void. They're going to the void. Send the void. Open the void up. Open it up. Give me this. Give me. Where are you? Where's chat? Chat, you're going in. In you go. In you go. Oh, no, no, the void closed. Get back open, void. Come on, void. I need to get you in there. Send him down. Send him. You bitch. Stop doing that. I'm trying to do a bit. You fucking ruining everything, computer. Why you fucking suck? Down. Oh, it doesn't do the void anymore. It doesn't do the void. Can I get the void here? I want the void, though. Does this work? Is that the void? I want the void. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There it goes. Goodbye, Bobo. Goodbye. You're sent down the void. There we go. I did it right this time. The void. Yay! We killed Bobo. We killed Bobo. We killed Bobo. We murdered Bobo because he was wrong about it being a Mankey. It was a Nidoran male. What happens if I do this? Oh boy, whoa, whoa. Oh, not Pokemon. We're not playing Pokemon. We're playing Pokemon. There we go. Got chat back. All right, we're back. Bobo's gone. He's gone to the void because of his bad opinions and wrong statements. Bobo literally killed my Pokemon because of a joke. Matt and Bobo both sat here with a plan to murder a Mankey, and they did it. Mankey died because of their silliness. Consequences of being too silly. Alright, oops. I think I'll be alright. I think he has a Machop. I'm going to be proven wrong. I think he has a bunch of Geodudes, actually. I'm off to see the Pokemon collector at the cave. Wow, you're not even close to the cave, buddy. You're in the wrong area, Fatso. Do you have a bunch of Geodudes, or are you going to start with Machop? Yeah, this is going to be a little more difficult than I would like it. But Clefable is a champion and can punch through a rock after a amount of times. It is normal, but they are strong. Silly Geodude. You do not hit as powerful as... They are a big, girthy Clefable that can punch through most things if they want to. Ooh. Ooh. That curl was very defensive. Pound. Lunk. Suck at that, you dude. Alright, my players beat Misty today, by the way. That is my plan. Alright, well, Ricky, guess what? You're getting...
No Nido King died because you did not embrace the greatest joke. Instead you embrace your old man energy. And that is what killed poor innocent Nido King.
Why am I being banished to the void? I did nothing wrong. Sorry. Bobo has connected himself to chat, so I had to throw everyone in there.
Ricky leveled up. Good job, Ricky. You got stuns for Ricky. Good job.
Oh, well, Ricky, guess what? You're out. And as we learned, we are literally in no danger of Machop because he doesn't have real fighting moves. Unlike the Queen Clefable, who will punch everybody. Okay, unless they miss. Good critical hit, nerd. Oh, god dang it. How can you not kill anything in one hit?
Get out of here, Machop.
Yes, a level 20, baby. Clefable, you gotta grow big because you are also gonna be my answer to Lieutenant, which is gonna be a real problem. Maybe I should keep Ricky just for Lieutenant. Good kill, Ricky. Good kill. You did good. 200 experience for you. Hiker is dead. You got me. Alright, now let's see if I can do this correctly. Pokemon. Yeah, you'll be alright. Alright, buddy. Yeah, that's right, dummy.
I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend.
I have never been owned so hard in a Pokemon game in my entire life. This guy is cooler than me. He has a girlfriend. Guys, we have to kill this guy for all the people in chat who don't have a girlfriend. Go ahead, chat. Let's all connect our powers to kill this guy for saying we don't have a girlfriend. We're not cool. We gotta kill this guy. Come on. Do this for chat. Do it for chat, everybody. Come on. Okay, he missed. There you go. Yeah. Get the damn little rat out of here. He ain't cool. His girlfriend's fucking other people. Yeah. Ekans? Oh, you gonna show your snake to us? You gonna show your little snake? Not on my watch. Punch a snake. Punch a snake in the head. Punch it where it's the most sensitive. Well, well, well. Look who's crawling back. Oh, darn. Alright, what do you got hiding behind you? Thanks for TM19, nerd. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself, huh? Oh, well, my girlfriend will cheer me up. He made me so mad I turned into a Ferrari. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tristan. Geodude giving you the thumbs up. Always does. Always is a supportive guy. Geodude is a beautiful, beautiful man. Also, what is TM19 that we got? It's Seismic Toss. That's a cool move. Oh, don't tempt me with that. Don't tempt me with that. I will give it to him. I'm very tempted. I knew I had to fight you. Thanks, man. What does that mean? He straight up just said, I hate you and I have to beat you up. What do you mean, Ryan, you have a wife? gonna punch this guy in the snake as well. Here's an important question for all the guys in chat. We have to have a talk about what we've done and what happened. Who here has never been hit in the balls? Who here in chat, out of all of us, has never been hit in the balls? I'm looking at you, Mooney. I'm just kidding. We all know Mooney is really got the biggest ones in them all. Real boss energy over here. But sadly, that's imaginary balls, and you can't be hit into the mental balls. Goodbye, Shrew. Thanks for the experience. Goodbye. Or maybe you can be hitting the mental balls. Maybe it hurts more. Good lord, I don't know. Well, we beat Youngster. Good job.
I knew I'd lose too.
Alright, she's the last. Oops, I always press X against another Pokemon game. Alright, Clavable, you're on the front lines? Cool. Let's fight the last girl. Are you as the girlfriend? My friend has a cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. Oh, I'm about to blow her pants off. Not him kill his girlfriend. Honey, we can't pay our rent anymore. I spent it all on a Pokemon battle. Yeah, Foxrole, I'm Car Simmons. Surprise. I don't think I have. Derpy, that's a blessing, brother. That's a blessing. Marley, you're also lucky. Be happy. I'm telling you this is something you never want to experience. It fucking hurts. Tristan knows. I have, but it was an accident. The worst one I ever had was not an accident. There was a girl who hit me in the nuts with her pocketbook. Just went, whoom. And I legitimately felt like I was going to throw up. It sucks so much. I sat there like this, trying not to throw up on the front of a building. Foxrole, also on Team Pain. Wait, no, I have. It's awful. Alright, then we all do understand the bullshit that it is. What? I was about to bring up that you were kicked one kid in your childhood and hit the ceiling. Also, why was I the first one you thought of for that joke? Because I knew you were a woman. That's why I went there. I can go with the guaranteed. Tink! But yeah, no, I did do that to him, but he did grab my balls every single day for 2 or 3 years, so that's why I kicked him in the balls.
I got it in the
revenge.
balls by accidental with a football.
Oh!
Softball for your American brain. Doing my
that's not
boarding
correct.
school time. It was one of the biggest guys that kicked that ball. I simply grabbed my balls and collapsed to the ground where I once stood.
That's brutal, brother. I took a football, that's the real one called the American and real football. I took it right to the eye, it went shoo, kunk, and I hit it right there in my eye. It hurt like a mother trucker. Lexi is a woman, yes, but Lexi's not here. This is when Lexi comes in and I feel like an idiot. Ball ache is real. It is real. Dude, it's amazing how crippling it is. I wonder why that is. Like, why is it that when you get hit in the balls, everything falls apart? Like, why do you feel like you're going to throw up? I need to know the scientific reasoning behind this. And I also have to know how people are able to sexually enjoy it, because those people should be criminals. Dude. Or, actually, not criminals. They should be the ones that get sent off to war, because those people are just juggernauts. They're not going to be beaten. You're not stopping that guy. If he could take a kick to the balls and be like, I'm okay, they probably could take at least 3 shots of a gun before they're going to die. Let's go. 21.
21.
All right, good job. I'm not so jealous. You shut your mouth. You know my Pokemon was cuter than yours. All right, hey, Bill, what's going on, buddy? Hi, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Haha, call me Bill. I'm the true blue Pokemaniac. What does that mean? Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not shushing you. I screwed up an experiment and combined with the Pokemon. Wait, does that mean the Pokemon died? Oh, jeez, because he comes back normal. Whatever the Pokemon is dead. And inside Bill. Okay, I'll help you out, buddy. Does the Pokemon come out? I forget. Let's sell separation, because he did say they fuse together. All right, Bill. Here we go. There you go, Bill. All right, here comes the Pokemon out too, right? All right, Bill. Bill? Bill? Bill, where's the Pokemon? Bill? Yeah, thanks, bud. I owe you one. Bill, where's the other Pokemon they fused with? Bill? 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 What you don't see in the other tube is like a husk, a body, just guts, and just melted on the thing. That's it. Just shedded it off like skin. That's the most vile thing you've ever seen. All right, thanks for the SS and ticket, brother.
I was climbing two trees that grew so close together they were basically one besides a narrow split in the middle. I was halfway up when I fell into that split with my legs on each side and fell hard on my balls. I had to sit there for a minute while I rode out the pain.
The crazy thing also is the fact that, like, the pain is so bad that, like, hearing a story like that, you actually feel like a something in the pit of your stomach. It's so weird. Lexi is indeed a woman. You are correct, Mooney, but they are not here. So therefore, checkmate Hobish Ryan. I got hit with a kickball in my eye on picture day. Oh no! Oh, that's sad. Let's be up Misty. In memory of Mooney's picture day, let's beat up. Let's beat that bitch up. Splash. I'm first up. Let's do this. Did he say splash or did he splash? What are you going to bet on? Do you think he just went up and went splash? All right. Hello, horsey. Absorb. I do like Horsey. I would have trained Horsey in this generation if we didn't get Squirtle. I just don't think I'm going to end up training a new water Pokemon, even though there are so many I've never touched. Like Horsey. I've never trained one in this generation. Maybe I would. Maybe I would put Lamp out for that. Just so I can try something new. I can't really think of any other grass Pokemon other than Bellsprout. I would have to go with Tangela or, Execute. Never trained an Execute before. Well, I think Ricky's already stuck in there, buddy. All right. Shelder! Shelder looks so weird, too. It's that weird top-down thing they went with him. Maybe it looked weird if they went straight on. I have no idea, but Shelder looks weird. Because it looks like there's like a drone shot of him. Goodbye, Shelder. Ooh, that's a tough-ass Shelder. Ow. Ow! What the heck, man? What a dick. You had to do that at the last second? You're a jerk, Shelder. A jerk, I tell you. All right. Ricky, you didn't level up once? Good job, Ricky. Ugh, that guy is not okay. Oh, that guy's body does not look good.
But Ryan 1 does not box the starter. It's the carnal sin of Pokemon.
Don't care. I'm throwing it away. I'm throwing it away. I don't care about this starter baloney. I want you to know when I used to do Nuzlocke on Pokemon MMO with friends, I used to be the one that would take the starter Pokemon, throw it away, and let the other three take them. And I would just pick a new Pokemon for my starter. Hello, Goldine. What a fucking angry bitch over here. We got an angry fish on our hands. You're not gonna beat me, you angry fish. Oh, maybe we will. This angry fish seems to be not just angry, but oh, I forgot it's got peck. Ooh, Ricky, you ain't gonna make it, boy. You ain't gonna make it, Ricky. But you know what, Ricky? You may die, but oh, maybe you won't die, Ricky. Nope, wait, that will not kill him. I don't think Ricky's gonna finish the job. Nope. But someone else is gonna get that experience unless it's dumb. They're dumb. Wipe my hands of Dummy McDumston. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye, dummy. Thanks for the experience, dummy. I do appreciate a nice one level from a big dummy. And sleep powder. I always thought she looked like she's doing a Kamehameha. Also, once again, her left hand has 4 fingers. I wish I did not see that. That poor girl's got a broken leg and 4 fingers. Gen 1 was where the wars happened. You open the other teleporter, it's just a pile of molten flesh that came out of fusion. Exactly what I was thinking. In elementary, I always had horrid luck in elementary school to the point half the time I would refuse to play with my friends at break till pictures were taken. Yeah, ain't fucking with their luck, that's for sure. All right, Ricky, you shall start. I think we've got Misty in the bag, boys.
Hi, you're new face. Trainers who want to turn pro have to have a policy about Pokemon. What is your approach when you catch Pokemon? To kill you, to be honest. My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. Really, you shouldn't say Pokemon, because you only use one type of Pokemon, Staryu. I don't remember Misty using a bikini, by the way. Huh. Missy, put some pants on. Put some damn pants on, girl. What are you doing? Also, say hello to Ricky. Get him, Ricky. Going with your X defense, eh? Well, I'll give you some X absorb. Which probably won't do much. It does enough. Ow. Ricky, I just need you to take this Staryu off my hands, and then the other 2 boys should be able to take this problem. Maybe Ricky will be fine. Ricky can heal more damage than he can do, so I don't think the Staryu's ever going to be a problem. Nope. Goodbye. Goodbye, Staryu. Goodbye. Goodbye. Toodaloo. I've never tried a Staryu either. There's so many water Pokemon I haven't trained, but I've trained like 100 Blastoises. Good job, Ricky, on not leveling up again. That is impressive. All right, Starmie, it's time. Stun Spore. Ooh, X defense. I probably should have went with poison. Oh, especially when it didn't affect him. Oof. Poison. Try poison. Ow. Oh, Ricky! Ricky! All right, Ricky, get in there. He's just tackling. Just suck it. Ah, I should have been doing that from the beginning.
I only have £11 in my bank account. Twitch bits are as addictive as gambling. I'm embarrassed and ashamed.
Oh, Syndicate, don't spend any more. Don't worry about that. Never want you spending money if you're really low on cash. But I even though I do appreciate it, but you don't have to donate, all right? I know it can happen to a bunch of people because I've had other people who very similar. But hey, you know what? We beat Starmie though. Let's go! Good job, Ricky. Good job, Ricky. You destroyed him. 20. One more level in your gloom. All right, Ricky. You can be a part of the team.
Wow, you're too much. All right.
I went from over